Babylon, a name that echoes through the corridors of time, conjuring images of immense wealth, architectural wonders, and a civilization that shaped human history. But what was life really like within the walls of this fabled city? How did it rise to unimaginable heights, only to crumble under the weight of its ambitions? Join us as we unravel the story of Babylon, a city that dared to defy the sands of time and still captivates the world today. Our journey begins in the fertile lands of Mesopotamia, where the Euphrates River nourished a small city-state named Babylon around 1894 BCE. At first, it seemed like any other settlement, but then came Hammurabi, a ruler whose ambition knew no bounds. Under his reign, Babylon transformed into a formidable power, expanding its influence across the region. Hammurabi wasn't just a conqueror, he was a visionary, what set him apart from other rulers of his time. Hammurabi's greatest legacy lies not in his conquests but in his code of laws, a detailed and organized system of 282 edicts etched onto a stone stele. These laws addressed everything from property rights to criminal justice, laying the groundwork for the concept of rule by law. While some punishments may seem harsh by today's standards, Hammurabi's emphasis on fairness and accountability was revolutionary. The phrase "an eye for an eye" comes directly from this era, highlighting the city's dedication to justice. This framework influenced countless civilizations and left an indelible mark on human governance. Religion was the beating heart of Babylon. The city was home to grand temples dedicated to its gods, with Marduk, the chief deity, reigning supreme. The most impressive of these structures was Etemenanki, a massive ziggurat that some believe inspired the biblical Tower of Babel. Priests held immense power, acting as intermediaries between the gods and the people. Rituals and offerings were central to daily life, intertwining the spiritual and the mundane in a way that shaped every aspect of Babylonian society. Babylon's strategic location made it a thriving center of commerce. The city's markets were filled with goods from across the ancient world: precious metals, textiles, spices, and agricultural produce. Trade routes connected Babylon to distant lands, bringing immense wealth and making it an economic powerhouse. Merchants and artisans thrived, contributing to the city's prosperity. This bustling economic activity not only enriched Babylon, but also made it a cultural melting pot, where ideas and innovations flourished. The artistic achievements of Babylon were as grand as its towering ziggurats. The Ishtar Gate, adorned with glazed blue tiles and images of dragons and lions, stood as a symbol of the city's might and beauty. Babylonian craftsmen created intricate reliefs, sculptures, and pottery that captured the essence of their world. Architecture wasn't just functional, it was a reflection of the city's power and devotion to the gods. The designs and materials used were a testament to the creativity and skill of Babylon's artisans. The Hanging Gardens are one of history's most captivating enigmas. Described as a lush paradise of greenery, cascading from immense terraces, they seemed almost too magnificent to be real. Ancient historians like Herodotus and Strabo wrote about this marvel, yet modern archaeologists have found little concrete evidence of its existence. Some believe the gardens were a poetic exaggeration, while others suggest they may have been part of another city entirely. Regardless of the truth, the legend of the Hanging Gardens continues to inspire wonder and debate. Babylon reached the height of its splendor under King Nebuchadnezzar II. He was a ruler of immense ambition and left a lasting architectural legacy. The city was fortified with massive double walls that were considered impenetrable. Temples and ziggurats, including the towering Etemenanki, were built to honor the gods. The Ishtar Gate, with its vibrant blue tiles and depictions of powerful creatures, was a dazzling entrance that left visitors in awe. Nebuchadnezzar's reign was an era of prosperity, but his relentless drive for expansion and grandeur stretched Babylon's resources thin, sowing the seeds of future vulnerability. One of Babylon's most influential contributions was its system of timekeeping. Babylonian astronomers meticulously observed the movements of celestial bodies, dividing the day into 24 hours and an hour into 60 minutes. This base 60 system has endured for thousands of years, shaping how we measure time today. Their knowledge of the stars also had practical applications, guiding agriculture, religious ceremonies, and even early forms of astrology. Despite its power and wealth, Babylon was not invincible. As the centuries passed, the city's fortunes waned. Political instability and the strain of maintaining an expansive empire made it vulnerable. In 539 BCE, the mighty walls of Babylon fell to the Persians, led by Cyrus the Great. His ingenious strategy of diverting the Euphrates River allowed his army to enter the city almost without a fight. This moment marked the end of Babylon's golden age, a shocking fall for a city that had once seemed indestructible. Yet, even in defeat, Babylon's legacy would continue to shape history. In modern times, the ruins of Babylon have been a treasure trove for archaeologists. The Ishtar Gate was painstakingly reconstructed and now stands in Berlin, offering a glimpse of the city's past glory. Excavations have uncovered artifacts, writings, and structures that deepen our understanding of this ancient civilization. However, these efforts have also sparked controversies with debates about the ethics of removing historical treasures and the impact of modern developments near the site. The allure of Babylon endures in modern culture. From literature to films and even video games, the city's mystique has inspired countless stories. In the Bible, Babylon is portrayed as a symbol of excess and moral decay, further cementing its place in the human imagination. Today, Babylon's ruins stand as a reminder of a civilization that dreamed big, achieved the extraordinary, and left an indelible mark on the world. The echoes of Babylon remind us of a city that dared to dream, to build, and to leave a legacy that outlasted even its most ambitious rulers. If this journey into Babylon's past has sparked your curiosity, consider subscribing for more stories that bring history to life. Thank you for exploring the wonders of Babylon with Echoes of the City.